Very much. Look at this little fella here. Give us a whistle.
Yes. Yes. Good boy. Right, so here we are in the heart of Timperley village. Anybody who's been watching some of my vlogs may have heard me mention about going to a zoo to see a business owner. So I am now here with this chap, Frank Sidebottom, and anybody that's familiar with Timperley village will know all about Frank and his local references and buildings. And did you know that in this very small little village, which I'm walking through at the moment, we have a zoo? Well, it's not a real zoo, but anybody that watched Frank Sidebottom will have heard him referring to the zoo. So I'm going to go and take you with me in Timperley, quick 360. I'm going to take you with me to see what goes on, trying to not get myself killed, what goes on down this road, on Stockport Road at the Timperley Zoo. Stay in and keep watching. So here we are, and I'm outside. Let me just give you a little look here. The wonderful Timperley Aquatics, aka the Timperley Zoo, and I am with Graham. Graham, do a little introduction on who you are and what your name is and how long you've been here and things like that.
Well, yeah, my name's Graham. I'm a manager at Timperley Aquatics, as Neil's just said. We've been here, well, we're in our 40th year. 1983 we opened, just with a little shop, expanded to the whole building, as Neil's just shown you. It's like an Aladdin's cave in here for pets and reptiles and spiders, tropical fish, koi carp, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, all your nice and cute, cuddly pets. Let's go inside and have a look.
Come on, come and join us. Keep watching this. This is an Aladdin's Den. So if you're in the, I still call us Cheshire, South Manchester area, Timperley village.
It's about a mile from Manchester Airport.
Yeah, close to Altrincham. There's a car park in the village, so you can come in. Graham, so we're in the entrance to the shop here. So what products?
Your main entrance, you come straight into the furry section, as we like to call it, which is your rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, and also birds, as you can probably hear them tweeting away. So you come straight in. We'll go to our right, and we're in our little bird room, where we have all your avies, your pet budgies, your pet cockatiels and parakeets. We've got your hamsters, always favourite, rabbits. This is a little lionhead rabbit who's actually boarding with us at the moment, because we do the pet boarding. So if you go on holiday and you want your pets looking after, we can do that for you.
I'm just going to come in there. Dan, Mr. Travel Troll. Yeah. You think you've got birds, mate? You want to see these birds? I might bring some of these to Lincolnshire.
Yeah. So this is the way we pet room. You've got your little canaries up there as well.
So, have a quick.
Yep. So we've been at it 40 years. This year, in fact, 40th anniversary in October this year. And back in 1983, when I was a young lad, I had some hair. Whereas now, look at me, Harry Hill.
Graham is a double of Harry Hill, if you know who Harry Hill is. So if you're out of seas, Google Harry Hill. I'm just going to come in here 1 second, Graham. I am going to put a link in. Graham has just started off a YouTube channel.
We have,
and he's a bit of a YouTubey virgin, and he needs some subscribers. He's only got about 24 subscribers. I said to Graham, we'll get that to 30 when this video goes out. So please see the description down there below. I'm going to link to the Timperley Aquatics YouTube channel.
Pets and Reptiles.
Go and give him a sub
and a like.
And a like. Yeah, a sub and a like. And don't forget to hit his bell. Oh. Come on, Graham.
So going through into your bunnies. So these are always the kids' favourite. As always, do your research whenever you're getting any pets. I mean, pets are pets for life. That's our philosophy. And they will always give you help and advice from our 40 years of experience. Yeah, you never buy a pet on impulse. And if you've not done your research, we'll certainly advise you. And we never advise buying a pet on impulse.
No.
So you'll get the best help and advice.
Yeah, say hello to, sorry, cute bunny.
Yeah, it's a mini lop rabbit. That's how you come through. So we're just readying this for new fish. It's had a big water change and all the filters have been cleaned, so it's just maturing nicely. One of our display tanks. Yeah, over to our big 8-foot tank. These are full of fancy goldfish and orandas. You will notice they're not sharks, they're sturgeon. These are technically a pond fish, but because it's quite cold at the moment, we bring them indoors. Or they can survive in the cold outside, but we close the pond section down greatly over the winter months. Should be reopening in the spring. But yeah, these are your fancy goldfish. That's that's a little lion head. And then you've got an oranda there. Loads to choose from. And then we'll come this way. So you've got all your, on the aquarium side, these are all the ornaments for your aquariums to make a natural environment. You've got your gravels as well. Let me just turn these on. Coming down. We'll give you the full guiding tour. There you go. By yours. Great centrepiece, yeah.
Smart, aren't they?
Multicolour changing lights. And we'll come back this way. There's somebody in there, so we'll take you around this way before we go back in the aquarium. Keep it to gauges. Coming down this way, so the reptiles. And say we specialise in all your tropical fish, your cold water fish, pond fish also. Reptiles, that includes your snakes, your tortoise, your tarantulas, your lizards, and we've got all the necessary bits of equipment and all the help and advice, always 7 days a week. So again, yeah, just quickly taking you around.
And I was also just going to put on there, Graham, this is an independent business, family owned business, so always support your independence. That's honestly in a major way. If you can support your independence, that's really important.
You've got to keep us on the high street.
Absolutely.
And then we have Rocco. This is our pet parrot. He was cool, aren't you, Rocco? He's a Senegal parrot. He's about 15 years old. Aren't you, Rocco? Can you say hello? Yeah. And Rocco is one of our favourite birds because we can do absolutely anything with him. And he does like to come during the summer months across the road to the Quarry Bank pub in Timperley for a pint with us. And he sits in the beer garden with us on our shoulders and sometimes has a little cheeky swig of beer. Don't you? Eh? So we'll bring Rocco around with us. You can sit on my shoulder whilst we're showing you around. Again down here, this is all the pond section. So again, we've got all your pond foods and pond treatments, everything you need for a happy, healthy pond. Pond filtration, pond liners, pond pumps. And we may as well, as we're going this way,
so just give an idea of the length of this shop. So that's the shop window on the other entrance, or the way out. It's
the
like
way out, yeah.
double shop fronted, isn't it? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So here we go.
And again, we'll swing it around here to we're not at full strength out here at the moment because it's January and rather cold and nobody's doing gardening at this time of year. So yeah, this section's only full of pond plants, all the necessary. Again, just coming over here, we've got a few pond fish left which will be housed over the winter months. Again, all cold grown English koi, English goldfish. Good strong sturdy fish that can stand the good old winters. Koi carp, some goldfish, and then coming around here. In this section, we're just re-energising this for the spring and summer months. There'll be 4 fish soon. That's one of the ones on the other side there. Again, a bit of a tidy up, but winter, so we're just in maintenance mode. And out here, So I have your pond lilies in those ponds there. Again, they'll be recommissioned very shortly. And we have the slightly bigger ponds. I don't know if you can see in the corner there, the sturgeon poking his head out. That's a big diamondback sturgeon.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
He is a big lad, that one. Not as big as the one underneath there.
Actually, yeah.
There's a good 3 foot long there.
Pick that one up.
So yeah, that's where you get your...
Come down here. I remember the GoPro's actually going to pick these up, but...
There's a big lad, and that's where you get your caviar from, your sturgeon.
Yeah.
Should you want to milk a sturgeon, that is.
Fishy egg.
Yeah, it's a bit fishy though, isn't it?
Yeah. I was really. Have you ever had caviar, Graham?
No.
No, I have actually had caviar, and on a bit of posh toast, and some posh do years.
Oh, are you?
And it was
well, you are posh.
Well, it used to be, but it's.
Have you seen inside his caravan? It's a palace.
Caviar was minging. It was just. No, it didn't do anything
fish.
For me. I was.
Bizarrely, I do love my fish.
Yeah.
I love looking at them. I love keeping them alive. I love breeding fish. Don't like to eat it.
Oh. Come on,
do we here, Rocco?
You're doing very good.
Yes, Rocco's cool.
He's very cool.
There all day.
Brilliant. So that's all your outside ponds. And as I say, if you're thinking about it, or getting a pond or things like that, come and see the staff at Timperley Aquatics. They're a fountain of knowledge and enthusiastic after all of these years.
And then coming down here, another room full of stuff. We have our aquarium and reptile section, which again we specialise in. It's a bearded dragon, an adult one. Bit naughty that one. Still a good one. Then we have all your bugs, which are your reptile foods. So your fresh crickets every week. So those wee beasties. And then we have worms, fruit flies, waxworms. Got your locust. Those little boys there. All to keep your lizards quite
give me the willies.
well fed.
Give me the willies. So it's just looking back this way. Yeah.
And if you turn around again, there's baby. The blue and gold. She's not a blue and gold. She's a green-winged macaw. Used to have a blue and gold macaw called Archie. But yeah, this is
gorgeous.
Our resident macaw, and she's about 15, 16 years old now, aren't you? And she comes out every morning, sits on our shoulder, has a fly around, and knocks all the crickets off the shelving and everything, and keeps us busy.
So remember, subscribe to Timperley Aquatics YouTube channel, and in the comments on his channel, Timperley Aquatics, tell him you want to see Mischief. Parrot Mischief.
Yes, Parrot Mischief, yeah.
Parrot Mischief. Oh, what have you got here?
And we've got tarantulas.
Oh, golly.
So a wall of tarantulas. This is a Brazilian white knee. Only a little spiderling. And if you come down, so there's no lights on these unfortunately because they don't like it too bright.
Oh,
you might see the legs of a big one.
Yeah.
And there is a Mexican red knee. Oh, again. Need to shine a bit of light on it. There he is. And they're one of your more tame spiders. It's not for everyone's liking, but people do like them.
What have we got here, Graham?
And coming around here, you've got your little small ones. You've got your geckos here, you've got your crested geckos, gargoyle geckos. Again, all quite straightforward to care for and look after. Obviously, you need a little bit of knowledge and research to do before you venture into the world of reptiles, and we're happy to help. Again, unfortunately with crested geckos, they're nocturnal, so yeah, we have to rummage them out.
A bit like an hamster.
Yeah. Coming out here, you got there's, again, mandarin rat snakes. These are cool. These are half price at the minute. Again, it's just, you can see the back end of the tail there. It's having a mooch. Little black and orange, gorgeous looking snake, but loads of bits and pieces. In these tubs, I'm just waiting for new snakes to arrive. These are a snake wall. We have the hatchling snakes in here, and again, these are all, that's a heated area. You can see the heat mats at the back there, temperature controlled to keep them nice and warm. And coming down here again, it's Mr. Corn Snake. He's sat there. He's got a ceramic heat lamp over him, keeping him nice and warm. More bits and pieces. Little Rankins dragon. This is a dwarf version of the bearded dragon you saw just over there a minute ago. These are cool little lizards. Not aggressive in any way and not scary in any way at all. And then down to your tortoise, which is becoming a more popular pet. Again, they need specific conditions to keep them. Not like the old Blue Peter tortoise that you hibernated. These are tropical tortoises, needs to be kept warm like tropical fish.
I was telling people a tortoise story on one of my vlogs the other week.
Alright.
So I was in my back. No, I was in my back garden and I was digging a hole. So I used to love digging holes when I was little. And I hit a skull. And running into my mum and dad, said there's a body in the car, and it was a tortoise that had died. Everybody had tortoises back in the day.
They did, yes.
But we used to. I don't think Sandra didn't believe me. But people used to drill a hole in the back of the shell and put a bit of string on them.
Well, yep.
And
we are more educated nowadays.
We are.
We don't do that to our animals.
And then I've seen people, this is absolutely God's honest truth, people on holiday in the caravans and motorhomes with tortoises. And you know what they do so they don't lose the tortoises? They have a helium balloon taped to them.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Seriously?
No, I can believe that, I've heard of that,
Yep. So if you're at the nurseries this year and you want to bring your tortoise, bring a helium balloon as well.
Indeed,
but you're welcome to bring your tortoise. Is it a tortoise or a tortoise?
Tortoise.
Tortoise, not tortoise.
Tortoise, yeah. Tomato.
Chimney or chimney?
Chimney.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Trust me, I just said it.
Proper Mancunian.
Oh, are you? Spud or potato. Anyway, yeah.
Actually, is it a cob or a barm cake?
Barm cake.
Barm. Where I work, nobody knows what a barm cake. They don't even know what a barm is.
Barm cake.
No, they all look like me. I'm barmy.
Barm cake. Yeah, absolutely. Tropical fish. Thousands of tropical fish. All available 7 days a week. Yes, hello. The aquarium plants, needs a bit of a tidy up. We've got fresh stock coming in on Friday, so this afternoon's job is to tidy that up and get ready for the new stock coming in. So yeah, I mean for 40 years we've done tropical fish, and over that time obviously the trade has moved on. Equipment's a lot more reliable, the varieties of fish, none are taken from the wild now, very few to be honest with you. They're all bred mostly in the Far East. And it's still cheaper to fly them halfway across the world and into our tanks. We can just pick them up from the airport and straight in. And we have tropical fish available from £1. £1 fish.
Go on, go do the song.
Now there's a YouTube thing.
Yeah. And
you can't sing the song without the accent though.
Is it a terrapin or a turtle?
That's a terrapin. Or is it a turtle?
I don't know.
Depends how American you are.
What's the difference between a terrapin and a turtle?
Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Yes. Well, there is a difference between a terrapin, turtle and a tortoise. Tortoise live on land, terrapins live in water and bask on land. And feed in water. Yes. Cool, we've got all your aquariums. And come and touch my wood. Bogwood for aquariums. Makes a nice new addition. And in here we've got what we call a bioactive vivarium for our frogs. And would you believe there's 4 tree frogs in there, and they're probably about 3-4 inches long. I bet you can't find one. I've found one. That's all I can find, mind. Just right up in the corner up there.
Oh,
a white tree frog.
Right in the corner.
So again, tropical tree frogs. They're Australian tree frogs, those little chaps. You get to about 5 inches in length.
So we came up, we were talking about Timperley Aquatics on a video with Sandra Graham a couple of years back. We'd been to the Quarry Bank and we'd had a couple of sherbets with Sandra, and we walked out, and at that point in time you had a gecko? Gecko. It was a plastic one, a rubber one with a window. And Sandra spent 10 minutes looking at it, convinced it was going to move. And she's like, it's serious.
She's probably a bit like this one, isn't it? Again, this is all live plants with a little waterfall coming down the reservoir at the bottom. Superbly set up, again, for tree frogs. We've not got any in as yet. They're due in, but talking of plastic geckos, have a look through the mist in there.
Is that could be it?
Yeah. So we do get people stood there for quite some time waiting for him to move, but he never moves before they move on.
Yeah, wow. So absolutely, again, just give you a quick slow 360. So looking at the top there, nice and slow for y'all. Wonderful, Graham, wonderful.
And talking of plastic lizards.
Plastic lizards? Oh, sorry.
We do scare people from time to time.
I seem to recollect a tarantula in a box at one stage on a bit of line that you had there.
Yes, yeah, everyone got used to that one, so we don't do that anymore. And coming down to the counter area. You go with all the products for your aquariums. All your lighting, your filtration, your treatments, your water treatments, your fish foods, your maintenance products. Coming down to where we take your money, the most important thing. Apart from obviously making sure your pets are happy and healthy.
And so, just looking down that way. Just on a serious point, we're talking about businesses and things, Graham. So with the cost of energy, and that must be a nightmare with all the tanks and the heaters and.
Yes, I mean, we've had to react to it because yes, unfortunately, we're paying 4 times what we were for a kilowatt of energy. So we've had to adapt. We've changed all our lighting to LED lighting. We've reduced the aquarium size just to keep up with the costs. And yeah, it's not easy, but we crack on. Things will get better, and we'd love to see you soon. So again, link in the description. There is a link to the Timperley Aquatics YouTube channel. Graham's starting off on YouTube. Go and give him a sub and a little bit of encouragement. I've said to Graham, get some regular content out because you guys will love it. And Graham and Joe, his other half and staff, they're amazing people. And look at this little fella here. Give us a whistle. Yes. Yes. Good boy.
Right, so there you are. I did say I'd get you to the zoo. Hope you've enjoyed that little visit. As I say, Timperley Village, just outside Timperley Village. Come and visit if you're in the area. Graham will give you a warmest welcome of your life. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you. Can you see him there, Graham? He's watching. Can you see him there?
He's watching.
He's watching there. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.